In intercultural tours, what we want to combine is culture, tradition, having some historical experiences, and essentially meeting the real Peruvian people in the Andes. We are in Ollantaytambo, one of the last Inca cities in the Sacred Valley of the Incas.
Mi nombre es Mónica. Yo me dedico a elaborar chocolates caseros, todo es hecho a mano.
En la comunidad nosotros trabajamos, mi esposa y yo y la familia.
Todos los que nos visitan a esta comunidad van a ser bienvenidos y se lo van a llevar algo, unos recuerdos bien inolvidables.
Mi nombre es José Luis y estamos acá en la comunidad Umasbamba y acá hemos preparado la riquísima pachamanca.
First of all, thank you to Ronnie, who really made this amazing tour possible, and we had such an amazing day with you. After having visited a lot of tours around Cusco, we really were grateful to have this amazing private tour. It was such a different feeling, getting to have interesting conversations while visiting all of the different places. We actually speedrun some of the experiences because they all take a little longer and we wouldn't have time to do them all in one day, but for the video it was kind of better to get an impression of all of them. But we actually didn't mind that. It was really nice to see a lot of different activities that day, and the end was really an absolute highlight of the whole stay in Peru. We had a really outstanding meal that they cooked in a pit in the floor. We had great conversations as well. I remember the host telling us that they also have like a football team and they quite often play against other teams. And because they live so high in the Andean mountains, when they play against people from like the coast, they can always outrun them because the stamina is so much better. I thought it was quite funny. And also the ladies showing us the coloring of the textiles and their traditional work. We had kind of seen that before on a different tour, but this was so much more heartwarming and felt like an actual exchange. We laughed a lot and it was really fun. And a note on the guinea pigs that you see at the end. Kui is what they call them. He was so proud to show us his guinea pig farm. And we had heard from some people already before that like guinea pig is their favorite thing to eat. And obviously we are more accustomed to just having guinea pigs as pets. But we were open-minded to then one day in Cusco try guinea pig in a restaurant. Personally, it wasn't quite for us, but it's just kind of crazy how different cultures in different parts of the world really have a different relationship to an animal.
Schmeckt das linke Hinterbein eines Meerschweinchens?
Little story time. The day after this tour, we were set to go on a 4-day Inca trail where we would be also making a film. And obviously on this tour, we also made a film. But the day before that, we were like in a far remote village in the Andes with Ama. There was like an exchange happening there with the local community and the government and Ama. There, my camera broke. Like the camera lens just stopped working. And I started to panic a little because we had 5 days of filming lined up. And if my camera lens didn't work, then we would be in big trouble. So from that far little Andean remote village, the government officials actually took us with in their car and we headed all the way back to Cusco, where we found a camera rental shop late on a Friday evening. And I was able to rent a replacement lens for the next couple of days. And then late that evening we headed back to Ama in the pouring rain in Urubamba. Yeah, but that was actually a little intense because my camera lens breaking before 5 days of intensive filming in a far remote Andean village was not a great situation. And actually, we're gonna meet Ronnie again, but not in Peru, in another country.